Thank you for taking the time to complete the Imperial English UK Initial Assessment. This test will show your level of English now and give us some important information about yourself to help the teachers understand your needs. The IEUK test app is available on Android and web. The links to download or access are in the description, or your academy will provide this information. You can take the test on computers, laptops, tablets, or your phones. Before the test, make sure the device is charged. For the listening and speaking section, your device will need to have a working speaker and a microphone, or you can use headphones. Make sure you are in a quiet area so that you can concentrate. You can take the test either in a classroom or at home. You should do the test alone with no help from dictionaries or other people. The first step is to register and create an account. You will need the Academy ID, and you can get this by speaking to the Academy you are registered with. When you complete the registration, you should receive an email with your account. The test will take approximately 3 hours to complete. You do not have to finish the test in one day. You have 7 days to complete it from the date of registration. If you do not complete the test within the 7 days, whatever you have completed will be deleted and you must start the test again. The test has 4 sections: grammar, writing, reading, and listening and speaking. When you start any section, you must finish that section in the given time. You can also choose to quit the test if it becomes too difficult for you. If you do this, all the questions you have answered will be saved, but you will not be able to return to that section later. So make sure that you have finished first. Also, note that your test will not be sent for marking until you have finished all 4 sections. The grammar section has 45 multiple choice questions, and you have 45 minutes to complete them. At the beginning, the questions are elementary level, and they get more difficult as you continue through the section. You will see each question with 4 possible answers. Select the one you think is correct, and then click on the Next button to move to the next question. You can change your answers at any time during the section. For each section of the test, when you finish, you can click on the Submit button, and this will send your answers to the teachers. The writing section is in 2 parts, Part A and Part B, and you have 1 hour to complete them both. In Part A, you write an email. You should write about 100 words for this. There is a word count on the app that shows you how much you have written. For Part B of the writing, you have to write about your experience of learning English. This section is useful for your teachers, as this will help them learn about you. You should write about 80 to 100 words, but you can write more if you want to. The reading section has 60 gap-fill questions, and you have 40 minutes to complete them. You have a story which has been separated into 3 sections. The questions are easy at the start and get more difficult by the end. In each section, there are gaps in the text, and you have to decide what word fits in the gap. It is multiple choice, and there are 3 options for each gap. There is also a Don't Know option, so if you don't know the answer to a question, do not guess, you can select this option instead. This will let you move on to the next gap, and you can come back to the more difficult gaps later. The listening and speaking section has 16 questions, and you have 40 minutes to complete them. In this section, if you need to, you can stop in between the questions and log back in again when you are ready. Please make sure before starting this section that your speakers and the microphone are working. The questions at the beginning are easier than the questions at the end. You listen to each question twice, and then the app will automatically start recording your answer. You have 90 seconds to give your answer, and you can stop the recording at any point. You can only record once for each question. When you finish all 4 sections of the assessments, the test will go to a teacher for marking. When the marking is complete, you can log back into the test app and see your results. You will also receive an email with your marks and your English diagnostic assessment record. This record will include feedback from a teacher, which gives a recommended level for you to study at. You will have 25 days after the test is marked to decide if you want to register on any of the English courses with us. After the 25 days, your test will be deleted and you will have to complete the assessment again. We hope this video tutorial is useful for you on how to use the IEUK test app, and we look forward to you joining an Imperial English UK course.